Hi, how are you? How was your week? It was okay this week. The weather was kind of nice, to tell you the truth, the last couple of days. So it was a good week. So have a little bit of gratitude for this week because I wasn't too hot. I was comfortable when I was walking, and I could walk after too. All right, that's kind of what I'm going to talk about today. Gratitude. Kenny and I have been watching the episodes of The Chosen, and we saw the most recent season in the movie theater, and it was kind of based on the Last Supper, which is the supper of Passover that the Jewish family celebrates every year. And so the episodes of that season keep referring back to that last dinner that they had together, the Savior, Jesus, and all of his friends. So I was thinking about that and how we need to have gratitude in our lives. And it's not easy to have gratitude in our lives. I want to tell you about this thing that they do at the Last Supper. It's called Dayenu. And Dayenu is a Hebrew word, and it means it would have been enough. So it's a song they sing during the Passover Seder, and it expresses the gratitude for what God has done for them. And each verse lists a different act of kindness. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna read it to you in English. The song concludes with Dayenu after each thing that they are grateful for, that God has given them. And here's the thing, the way they do this is that each person takes a turn. Each person who's sitting at the Passover table takes a turn to say, it would have been enough if you had just helped us find a job. But you did more. You helped us find the perfect job. It would have been enough if you gave us a child. But you gave us more than one, and they are incredible. You gave us this church, and that would have been enough. But you also gave us the people in the church that we love. This is Dayenu. It's gratitude. And it's telling us that God gives more than we can possibly imagine. It's something I need to know. It's something I need to remember. Because sometimes I don't feel like that. Sometimes I feel like it's not enough. It's not enough that you gave me Carl and Kenny and Kevin. I wanted you to give me more. That's not how it works, though, is it? You don't get more. You get the right amount. Pretty sure God knows the right amount and helps us. Meaning, God gives us what we can handle. He gives us what we can do. And the stuff that we have a hard time with, He helps us through. Now, I'm not saying God caused any of this. I'm just saying He helps us through. And I need to be grateful. And I'm not always good at being grateful. But God understands. I'm not always the one that does all the right things. So he sent his son to take over the punishment, to make it so that even though I'm not that great at things, I could still be part of God's world. And in so doing that, be part of Carl's world. God gave me 2 incredible kids. He gave me Kenny. And not only did he give me 2 incredible kids and Kenny, but he gave me another family. He gave me Lisa and Craig and Emily. He gave me Kennedy and Scarlett. God didn't just give me a husband and a place to live, but he gave me a best friend who lives next door. God didn't just give me a job, he gave me a job that's part of my being. He gives us what we need, even though we don't necessarily know that. So I guess I'm going to have to remember and have some gratitude, which is not to say I'm not going to cry anymore. It's not to say I'm not going to be upset anymore. It's just to say I have to have some gratitude. The song that they sing during the Passover dinner, Dayenu, Dayenu. Had he brought all of us out of Egypt, then it would have been enough, O Dayenu. Had he judged just the Egyptians, not their idols, then it would have been enough. Had he destroyed all the idols and not smitten their firstborn son, it would have been enough. Had he smitten their firstborn son, but not given us their wealth too, it would have been enough. Had he just given us just their wealth and not split the sea, then it would have been enough. And had he split the sea but not taken us on dry land, it would have been enough. Had he taken us on dry land but not drowned all our oppressors, it would have been enough. And had he drowned all our oppressors but not supplied our needs for years, it would have been enough. Had he just supplied for our needs but not given us the manna, then it would have been enough. Had he just fed us the manna but not given us the Shabbat, it would have been enough. Had he just given us the Shabbat but not brought us to the mountain, it would have been enough. And had he brought us to Sinai but not given us the Torah, then it would have been enough. And had he given us the Torah but not brought us into land, it would have been enough. Dayenu. Had God not given us Kevin and Emily, Craig and Scarlett and Kenny, but only given us Carl, it would have been enough. But he also gave us Kevin and Emily and Lisa and Craig and Scarlett and Kennedy, and I wouldn't be able to do anything without them. God gave us Carl for a certain amount of years. And then he gave us Kevin, knowing we would need that, who brought us Emily, and Colleen, who brought us Lisa and Craig, and Scarlett, and Kevin and Em brought Kennedy. And my friend Andrea brought me Kenny. We have to be grateful, even though it's tough. Even though sometimes we feel like I have nothing to be grateful for, I have things to be grateful for. My family and my friends and my church, my home, my job, and the people I love. So I'm still gonna cry. I'm still gonna wish that I had a little bit more. But I'm also gonna be so grateful for Kevin and Kenny and my grandbabies and the rest of the family that has built up in the last couple of years. Emily and Lisa, Craig, Tara, and Mike, and Cameron. So a little bit of gratitude. Dayenu, you have a good week. I love you a lot. I miss you, but we'll be together soon. Take care.